Welcome to our 2017 US Open live draw show. And as you just heard that sound, Taylor Fritz have been messing around with Janine and Andreen, and he is not pulled out of the US Open. He
didn't pull out at all,
there.
did he?
Taylor.
Nah.
Oh no.
I don't know if you folks have guessed it as yet. You know, every year, every major, we have a live. Much to my chagrin, but Janina, being a ranking member of this committee, she insists that there must be a theme every draw show.
Every single one.
Every single one. So for this event, seeing that Queen Serena is not around, well, Princess Serena, Venus is queen.
Oh, shit.
We decided, you know, we decided that we're gonna, in honor, since Serena decided she's gonna be a diva and not invite us to her baby shower, we're gonna throw her a baby shower. And we are inviting
style.
Exactly. We're inviting whoever is left in tow, because God knows I am looking around and I am surprised that these seated. I'm surprised who's even.
Oopsie.
So we're having ourselves a live baby show. That's why I told y'all to bring gifts.
Bring gifts. What did you bring?
Yeah. And let me put it out there. None of you motherfuckers who just bring in one bag of chips, you're not invited, okay? Before I go any further, this episode is sponsored by Sarah Irani's mother. Magical Total Ladies. However, if you know you're going to enter a sporting event, please do not eat the pasta. Please do not eat the pasta.
Mr. Prodigy, you
us
can
regular models.
You can bring beer, but it has to be in a bottle.
A baby bottle.
Yes,
right.
Oh no! It's gonna be one of those tacky baby parties.
Yeah.
Yes. And we're not doing 1950s because that was not a good time for people of color. No, it's a good time now, but
before someone gets their feelings hurt, give credit where credit is due. You want me to give the credit?
Yeah.
Yes, please do.
Tony said this was a great idea, and all I'm going to say is why, yes, it was.
God, Tony, we're not even like 3 minutes in and you're already being shady as fuck. But anyway, before I go any further, let me just do two things. Let me just say my thoughts and prayers are with
With who?
Motherfucker, are you close to the heater again? You're going in and out.
You're breaking
up
down there, and I wish.
Get away from the fan, Reels. You're breaking up.
Oh, Texas.
Oh, he has his thoughts and prayers with Texas. That's what I gathered. Be safe, y'all.
Oh, Reels.
So let me just say, you can hear me clearly now?
Yeah.
We'll see.
Okay, good. Let's just say, you know, like my thoughts and prayers are with the people in Texas and Louisiana and in that southern area. Always with you, but there is a natural disaster down there. So
it's not Trump. Sorry. It's a real disaster.
And it wasn't elected. So I hope all goes well and, you know, that no lives are lost. And let me give a big shout out to a couple of fans, real fans, because they're Team Reels. And I got myself some special packages.
Wow.
It's goodness. Yvette, big up girl from Jamaica. And across the pond, Serena Body Double. Reels will be getting diabetes by next week. Just putting it out there.
Anyone who wants to send me a gift, DM me.
I mean, are you sure you want to do this? Are you sure you want to do this? You got enough health insurance?
You know
exactly. Before I go any further, as I put those general announcements out, let me just introduce my two co-hostesses with the mostesses. We have Andreen from Solely Tennis Travel, who will be traveling soon, and she will be buddied next to me, shaking her bosom come next week for 100 podcasts. So Hey, girl.
I'm so jealous.
Be jealous.
I know.
Be jealous.
Everyone.
You know I'm petty, right? I'll never forget Cincy last year.
Oh my god.
So,
but it's like
Okay,
I go back and forth between y'all. None of y'all asses move around. I'm really taking this solely travel thing, literally.
We can't be going out to Indian Wells. I don't look like it's really friendly, and it's too expensive out there. So
fine.
You're in Miami, perhaps. And the Cato Killing of podcasts. There's no place called foreign Ohio. It's just that Ohio is a foreign place in my mind. You need a passport to get there.
Hello. Yes, someone really did ask if Ohio was foreign.
But I keep saying,
listen, totally I love you guys. I think you're amazing. You know geography as well as I do. That says a lot.
Yeah. So the reason why she's a Cato Killing of podcast, Janina, has never been invited to the podcast. She just invited herself. Just move on and be like, you know what?
Why you gotta?
Shit, I want to be on this shit.
You know, the only people from the 90s apparently understand the context of Cato Kalin as a person.
This is also true.
Oh, bless.
We are aging ourselves.
Sure, I have my because I like to be up in the comment section. And
all right, let's get this baby shower started.
So,
Tony says Janina invites herself into everyone's life, and we are all better for it. Don't ever fucking forget it, bitches.
Let's see about that.
No, we can never forget it.
So I'm still taking notes about whether that's true or not.
Oh Jesus.
So
anyways.
So what kind of baby is Serena gonna have so we can decide which side of the draw we're starting with?
Yeah, you know, apparently since you don't seem to be inviting us, you don't seem to be considering our fans and stands out there. I decided, fuck that shit. So we're gonna throw a baby shower for her. Are we gonna invite the plebs? Because I swear to God, I'm looking at the WTA, the ATP. And I swear to God, it was gonna be scrub set. It's gonna be a major challenger event.
Oh shit! All right,
because I don't know who.
We're gonna go with the ladies first, then, huh?
So,
oh no! There are more people.
Oh wait, did that totally just go over my head?
It's foul.
Oops.
You ain't right. You ain't right. You know something I didn't realize. So. I am so used to being in a different time zone. I was so upset when I was about to use the free copier service at my job and realized that the draws has not been set. And I was like, what the fuck is this? Why hasn't it happened? What's going on here? Then I realized, oh, fool. Usually,
oh my God,
5 hours ahead of you.
I totally looked for the draw as soon as I got to work too. And I was like, oh, it's only 9 o'clock. We have issues.
I was like, what is going on here? So it's finally been said.
Yeah, I reprinted it out for the so I can get all the qualifiers. But now they fucked up my draw, so I don't know.
Yeah, I have to look at this differently.
Okay, can I confess? There were times on the draw when it was between a known player and an unknown qualifier, and I was like,
you totally went with the qualifier. I feel you.
Well, actually, for me, it's like baby show. God, I'm already getting a little tipsy. It's too early for that shit. So
somebody already called you out on it in the live chat, so don't even just.
Who did? Who is that bitch? Who is that bitch?
Your speech is already slurred. Get it together, Reels. Come on.
So I'm just saying, I was looking at these draws and I was just like, what? She see that? What? What you doing here?
That wasn't just on the women's side, but we can talk about the men later.
I'm gonna blow your spot out, Janina, just let you know.
I know.
Our baby shower has a little VIP section, and the VIP section, the invitees who get in first, they get a little red carpet. Though I am looking at the way I'm seeing all these WTA ladies dressed. We're gonna skip the whole photo session because ladies, y'all got money. Y'all should not be dumpster diving at the Salvation Army. Okay, girls, you can do the event. So Karolina Pliskova is the number 1 seed, and I don't know. I think they're going to make some kind of special.
We're starting with the ladies.
We're just going to start with the ladies.
Yeah, I think made some kind of special dispensation and being like, girl, we just can't do this. We need to. I don't know. Like, but then again, when you consider number 2 Simona Halep, then again, it's like you might as well just stick with what you got here. Because, God, has there ever been a more lackluster number 1 and 2 on the women's side?
Listen,
I'm not trying to be shady here. I'm not trying to be shady here, but
listen, I like Pliskova. I do. But when I printed this out and I saw that she was the number 1 seed, I was like, oh my God, what is this life? Real? And you know what? I don't even think she shows up to the baby shower. Like, I just don't even think she comes. I'm not even sure that she sends a gift.
I have her given a gift.
What's her gift?
No, there's I do. There's a gift. There are like a series of like onesies that are called robot onesies. And the cover of the onesie says robots are cool.
You are not right.
And that was exactly what Pliskova put in a bag, and she put it in a nice box, and she had it delivered. She didn't show up. She just had it delivered.
I actually thought that she showed up because she thought that she was going to be like the main feature at the red carpet event. Like she was going to be like, Karolina, over here.
No.
And then she didn't bring any gifts.
Nobody's showing up to a baby shower without gifts.
And then she realized Petra was getting a little bit more attention. Petra, let me see what you bring. Let me write my name from Petra.
Yeah, like Pliskova totally does the, oh shit, I forgot a gift. Can you put my name on it and I'll pay you later?
No.
Yeah, she did.
No, I thought she went online and found exactly what I found for her, which was those really cute onesies.
I don't know, the robot
They're white.
No.
They're like a whole
she didn't do any of that. She didn't do any of that.
Who is this person that she plays in round 1? Who is it?
Lynette? She's a Polish girl. I mean, I don't think
is she anything like Radwanska?
I don't think she has anything to worry about. Pliskova should be fine. Pliskova will get through this section pretty good. Actually, there's no one for Pliskova to worry about, I think. I have her. I have her robot.
Who was the number 1 seed at Wimbledon?
Who was the number 1 seed at Wimbledon?
Wasn't it her? Kerber.
No. Oh, maybe it was Kerber.
It was probably Kerber.
I think it was Kerber.
She shouldn't have been. It was.
It was Kerber.
Okay.
I don't know. Who remembers Wimbledon? Like, I hardly even remember. Nigel says it was Kerber.
Yeah, it was Kerber.
This is not. I don't know, people.
So in this top quarter here, the Pliskova quarter. Whoever thought we would be saying a Pliskova quarter, right? Oh,
I mean, I never thought I would be saying a Pliskova top quarter. I mean, she's just some quarter somewhere.
No, but let's be honest, she's been the number 1 person for the longest time in people's minds, or close to it. So you guys got to get used to it, okay? You got to get used to it. Just like you're going to have to get used to the arrival of the baby. You got to get used to Koplis temporarily holding that top spot.
I'm not a fan of people who win it by default.
It's not really a default. She just got it by numbers now at this point in time.
Because somebody lost, not because she won. I wanted her to win it.
Janina,
I know.
Wait. Thank you. I think I know what you mean, Janine, and I understand what you're saying as well, Andre. And I'm trying to be like that middleman. But I think in the fact that within Pliskova's rise to number 1, she hasn't done anything of real substance this year or anything big. There is no real pizzazz to say,
I think it's more fun when a player becomes number 1 because they won a match and earned more points, not because someone lost a match and
didn't get their points. But then that means that you're gonna have to worry about. You can blame that on Halep, but we'll get to Halep later. What else you got going?
Yeah, so
there's a lot to be blamed on Halep here.
Listen,
she's a guest. Let's not pile it on.
In this top quarter, I feel like there's a lot of babies in general. Just babies.
No.
I mean, we've got Lisicki. How often does she cry? Right? Like she's the baby that keeps you up all fucking night with her useless tears, and you never know what she wants, and you can't ever soothe her. She just cries.
We might get Pexo
I think this
cry.
section is gonna be girls who are gonna come at the baby shower and treat this like this is a bachelorette party. Just getting all drunk and messy.
Oh my god.
I'm looking at your girl Kuzi. I'm looking at Kuzi.
But I bet she brings a fabulous gift. And it has
but to be honest with you, yes. Kuzi's gonna bring a real gift.
She brings a gift that has nothing to do with the baby, though, because she's not interested in babies. She gets the mother a massage after the baby's born or something fabulous like that. Yeah, she doesn't actually buy a baby gift.
I'm looking at this section, and I think this section is a gift for Kuzi.
Listen, I agree.
No, which is a gift that means that she's going to be taking it back and returning it to the store.
This is probably true, but in theory, this is an amazing gift for her.
You have to acknowledge that. You have to acknowledge that she got something.
No, you know who,
Dennis, Oh my god! Wait! Dennis said that Lisicki cries because she was teething, but she's over that phase now. She did get her teeth fixed, so she has finally put down the teething ring.
No, this section for me is all about Coco. It's the battle between Coco and Bellis.
You know what? I'm here for that.
This is the Coco section. I mean, of course, Coco showed up with the baby shower specifically with a bag filled with Made in America gear, which means those things are going to be cheap and fall apart quickly.
They come from China.
Actually.
Let's be real.
I am running security at this event, and I can assure you, Coco is not getting in there with any bag. She's not. Bring trash to a high-class event like this.
I don't think so.
Either you and the bag go back home, or you just come in because apparently we gotta invite you in here.
No, I mean, I think for that section, I have a clear. This is clearly a benefit to Coco. If Coco can't do it here, why not? I don't think Sveta. I don't even know. I mean, Sveta could lose to Bellis, for God's sakes.
Sveta could lose to anyone, including her round one match. However, that being said,
wasn't she? You remember? Oh my God! Can you have a flashback?
No,
you guys remember the flashback when everybody thought she was going to be the biggest thing since Sliced Bread, Marquita? Maybe this is the slam where she makes.
Well, you know what? Mr. Prodigy has all his money on Marquita. So,
are you serious?
Maya says Coco has to beat Allison Risk first, which is true.
She can handle
Allison gets up for the U.S. Open.
I mean, she might get up for it, but can her serve handle anything?
No.
I mean,
Chad is losing Coco, so I don't know about all of that, and I'm gonna go with Chad because he watched these America girls.
Yeah, why do
Charleston,
you do that, Chad? I'm judging you.
He plays what's in front of him. He goes to watch what he's in front of him, okay?
Thank you, Maya.
Pova is not going to Charleston anymore. But you know what? As we're talking about math, I am really surprised that Coco is ranked 20 and Madison is somehow ranked ahead of her. Madison haven't done shit this year.
Neither has Coco, really. I mean, aside from Coco having a good run at the Australian Open and having and being put on like a star watch for Wimbledon, she also hasn't done much. Yeah, you know what? I just took a look at their head-to-head, and it's actually closer than I expected. Coco's 5-4, but I mean, Coco
against Madison.
No, against Allison Risk. She just beat her, but then Allison beat her in Dubai and also in Stanford last year.
Well, here's the thing about Allison Risk.
So that's actually potentially closer than I expected.
Nobody pays attention to her, but she's a really good player. But because she doesn't have that so-called it factor, I guess, we don't pump her up as the next.
She don't win matches, and we don't pump up losers around here. We just don't.
Oh, so is she like you know what? She's like one of those quiet babies in the nursery that you walk over and you realize there's some baby in the crib.
Right? You don't even know.
That's Allison.
The nose forgot this one.
Listen, I'm not writing her off.
It could be closer than expected, but I feel like Coco is gonna feel herself in this one, and she's gonna do the America first thing, and I feel like she's gonna get herself through this draw. I don't know. That's my sense of it. I mean, I feel like the only person who could stop her, as you all expect, is probably Sveta, but that's putting a lot of pressure on Sveta.
Sveta puts enough pressure on herself. We don't have to put any on her. She can do it. She plays good. She wins. I mean, Sveta's she's the better player. She's the better all-around player. So, she just has to not let Coco overpower her, and she can handle power. She can. So if she's playing well, she should win that match, but it's Sveta, so
Well, I had the idea that Barbara would show up with very, very cute
I actually am looking at Barbara Streakova, and I'm also looking at Taylor Townsend.
I'm looking at Taylor Townsend. But you know what I like about Taylor Townsend? Cute baby. Chubby, but cute.
Oh, we love the little fat rolls.
I'm just saying that Taylor could win a couple matches here. She could get to round 3. She can.
God, that's so sad that that's all we're expecting of her, isn't it? I mean, that would mean that in order for her to get to round 3, she'd have to get through Kiki. I don't know.
Well, Kiki has not been playing well. Kiki has hit her stride at French Open. And
however, oh my God, Kiki hasn't been playing well, which means she might show up.
Oh my God, do you know what Kiki brought to the party?
She did well here a couple years ago at the US Open, in fact.
Wait, do you know what Kiki brought to the party? I was so proud that Kiki found this gift. She brought this book, and it's called Baby Signs, and it's how to teach your baby how to speak sign language. And then she packaged it with Besos for Baby, which is having your baby learn how to speak Spanish.
Because we know that you need to speak 10 languages in the earlier
years. Yes, you do.
What's great about her is
she speak Italian, no?
Language. She went far beyond language. She was like, screw it, let's get this baby learning sign language, just so that they can accurately sign from the stands. So I appreciated that Kiki brought that to the table. I thought that was a really cute gift. When I opened it for Serena, I was pretty surprised and happy to see it. That's a clever gift.
Federico. Am I saying your name right? Mr. Federico says, don't you think it would be good for tennis that Muguruza win so people recognize more female players besides Williams, Pova, and Wozniacki?
No, nobody cares about that.
I don't know that I ever feel like Muguruza winning is good for tennis. That's just my.
I mean, I don't know. The thing about it is, I think people. That's a weird thesis. The idea that Muguruza is essential for people to recognize tennis. Why? Because what you want is like a dominant champion, like on the men's side. So you want the same person winning 2 slams. Let me just remind you that Kerber won 2 slams one year and nobody cared.
And where the fuck is she?
Yeah.
So I don't know. I mean, I don't know why
they had her in a small little corner with Andy Murray. On the bottom of the page.
Hey, Jasmine. No, Mugu gets no love here. No, she doesn't.
Oh,
Jasmine.
Yes. No, I like Muguruza, but I'm just saying, like, I don't understand that thesis. I get the impulse that to make her like a star. I mean, she's because maybe like a winning multiple champ star, but I mean, and she's got a dynamic personality, especially now. She seems to have rediscovered her joy. She seems interesting now.
She does seem happier, doesn't she?
Yeah, you remember before where she was like a colicky baby? Maybe but this time around, she's very joyful.
Maybe this is what Chad means by, he said his mom called and said, Muguruza looks sour.
Like she had sour milk.
Yeah, she was about to spit up.
She was that sort. For a while, she looked really unhappy. But I mean, I think now that she's won another slam, I think she's got like a thing all over her thing. She's got it all over.
Yeah, and I mean, like she's winning more than 3 matches. I'm winning more than 2 matches.
Okay, so there's some chatter about Osaka.
Naomi Osaka. Wait, listen, okay, so that's at the bottom of this.
That's way far away. The bottom. From...
No, that's from.
We're not there yet. Back off, guys.
Oh no, it's right at the bottom of this side. It's right at the bottom of the section. It's Kerber versus Osaka.
All right, fine. Listen, let's be real.
That's the 4th.
I like Naomi Osaka. I need her to develop her game more. She is a baby. She's a whiner baby. She's a baby.
No, she's not a whiner baby.
Oh, the fuck she's not. She is.
Do you know that baby boss?
Don't even.
Go ahead.
Don't even go into that baby boss shit.
No, because you know in that commercial where Alec Baldwin says cookies are for closers. No cookies for you. I feel Osaka is that baby with the cookie in his mouth. No cookie for you.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. This is where I'm at with Naomi Osaka. Her first round match is against Kerber.
Yeah.
And she has an
can
injury.
Totally win it though, because it's Kerber. Doesn't have anything to do with Osaka. It's Kerber. I don't give a fuck when anybody says Kerber has a lot of pressure on her because she has done nothing but fizzle since she was number one. She has just fizzled. So until she does something to redeem herself, I think that she is walking around with an entire world on her shoulders. And if Naomi Osaka can take advantage of that, she can coast through this section.
Nope.
Coast.
No coasting.
Well,
No
why?
coasting.
Because it's her, or because of who she's going to go up against?
Because Pabs is more talented than her.
Thank you.
I think Ostapenko has more guts than she does.
But it's going to be a while before she reaches any of them.
That's third round.
Let me tell you something too.
Round. Typically we don't have Naomi Osaka going in the third round.
I mean, I think 1 year she's traditionally not done that well. But I mean, listen, this is the Ostapenko section, okay? Yeah, I know she hasn't been doing well, but you know what? This is great. Having her fall flat on her face immediately after the friend Wimbledon is great because nobody's paying attention to her now. So she could rise up through the ashes. This is a great section for her.
She's gonna be a Phoenix baby.
Baby. You know what? And she's the best kind of baby. She's a wild baby. Wow. It's Ostapenko for you.
The best thing about this thing, because Ostapenko is a dragonfly. I don't know the dragonfly, but you know, like she's the life of a party.
She's laughing. She's joyful. She's playful.
Champagne.
She's going to bring the crowd into the match every single time.
She should. Some side courts. I mean, she starts out with Lara Arbarina, this Spanish girl from Spain. She's okay. She's more comfortable, I think, on clay. Typical. Clay. I mean, and then you've got her potentially going up against Kirstia. I mean, it's a good section. I mean, the only question is, does Dara Kasatkina. Does she finally? Is she finally going to be the butterfly baby? Is she going to sort of?
For me, this is a big popcorn section, and it's too bad babies don't have teeth because somebody could seriously just gnaw through this. But they're all fucking babies.
No, but you know who could if she had anything about her, but I don't know anything about your fave right now. Schiavone. If she wanted to, that's the kind of adult in that section that can take care of these little kids.
I looked at this.
But I don't think so.
I know. I looked at this and I thought, God, this would be a great time for Franny to step up to the plate. I mean, because she has said this is it. She's retiring after this year. This would be an amazing opportunity for her to have a run. But the truth is, I don't think she's doping anymore, and she's just not going to.
Fuck you. I cannot believe
we don't put that stuff in baby bottles.
But this is a party with pasta. This is the pasta party.
Oh, you're right.
This is the pasta party. All the Italians will have extra pep in their step because they're having pasta. Pasta brought specially from Mama Pasta. But we've skipped over the third section.
All right, what is it?
It is the Keys Fidelina section.
Okay, so how do you feel about that?
I feel
if
Madison
Keys can get her fucking shit together, it's hers.
Well, you know what? I feel a legitimate feeling here because Madison Keys really, on some level, reflects possibly the baby that Serena's going to have, a blend of black and white. So this would be a nice gift for the party.
Listen, she's been hanging out with Maria. We've seen these photos. I don't know what the fuck Keys is doing. For all I know, Keys is, chewing odd
She's
tablets.
trying to stay #woke, isn't she?
Stop!
That's what she's trying to do.
No, Madison Keys. I think I think Svitolina handles Madison Keys like there's nobody's business. I really do.
Kai Kanepi, Dennis, Kai Kanepi is not that girl anymore. Kai Kanepi is not that girl anymore.
You're fired.
Oh, I have Kanepi beating Schiavone. She came through qualifying. She came through qualifying.
No.
I mean, and she's already played multiple matches. I have no idea what Schiavone's been doing. I think Kanepi can take her down.
Listen,
I have that too.
Pasta, hello. She's gonna do great.
Let me tell you something. This is what I'm gonna say.
What?
Madison and Elena Svitolina are gonna be dressed up to the nine to this party. They're gonna dress like this is the Oscars.
And they're gonna bring.
But unfortunately,
they're gonna bring cute gifts.
They're gonna bring really cute gifts.
Actually, no. Madison's just gonna put some Evian water bottles up in there and baby shirt.
Oh my God!
And Serena's gonna call her out. Serena's, but I think, I mean, like, I want to believe Svitolina. This can be Svitolina's moment to really do something here, but I don't know. She seems to be doing better.
You know what? You don't have to worry about it though.
Than she is at major.
You don't have to worry. She only has to get through Rogers and Gavrilova, and now Gavrilova is busy playing a final. Did she beat Aga? So yeah. She's she's playing a final in New Haven. How long do those how do those things usually work out?
Jasmine's asking what the deal is with Madison Keys. I'm gonna tell you, she can't let go of her fucking binky. She won't grow up.
But I feel like Madison Keys had some nice runs, has had a nice run lately. I just wonder when her body will start breaking down again.
I don't think it's gonna be her body that breaks down. It's gonna be her fucking head. She's gonna be that underdeveloped adolescent whose brain just doesn't work properly yet.
That's why I think that when she meets Svitolina, possibly in the 4th round, I feel like Svitolina will handle that power and just know how to tame Madison Keys.
I mean, Tony, it might be a good match. It should be a good match, but it doesn't mean it will be a good match.
Although you never know, right? Rogers might decide that she cares and can win matches again, and she might take Svitolina out in the 3rd round.
Let's look at the other half.
Also, I think one thing I think I was
seeded here.
Who?
What? CC Bellis. I thought she would have been seeded here by now.
But you know what? She has a nice draw. She just has to get through Habino.
Yes.
And then I think the big trick is probably either Kontaveit or Shafasa.
Cedrico, please. We're not talking about Jeannie because Jeannie's gonna have probably
Jesus
all over again.
Oh no, Jeannie has to face Svitolina. Svitolina handles Jeannie quick.
Jeannie has to face another bathroom and a locker room. That's what Jeannie has to face.
No, but no, I think Jeannie gets Federico, I think Jeannie gets out of the 1st round. I think Jeannie gets out of the 1st round.
Yeah, she gets out of the 1st round.
And you know what? And you know what she's doing? She's babysitting Serena's baby, so she's leaving the party early.
Shit.
She's leaving the party early. So that's I don't see her hanging around for longer than that. I mean, I hope she's signed up for doubles though. That'll help.
Vesnina.
All double.
Oh no, Vesnina got a real partner. No, Vesnina ain't fucking with wenches anymore. She's making good money with Makarova. They're winning shit.
So let me ask. I know that people are really impressed by Kontaveit. Do you think Kontaveit does like a nice little run, or does CC Bellis take her out?
I think you have to kind of.
I've been in the man CC.
Huh?
CC is here to be the belle of the ball.
I think so too. I mean, she's she's in America. She's gonna try to do her best.
The crowd
will be behind her. Yeah,
she's blonde. She became she's a bottle blonde. The hype machine is gonna be about her.
She color her hair.
Yeah, she did. I like that though. All right. So you guys, what's the consensus though? Do people think that Kerber loses to Osaka?
I don't know that Kerber loses to Osaka, but Kerber doesn't get through because
through where?
Through where?
When I filled out my draw, I actually have Kerber losing to Osaka. I do, and it really doesn't have anything to do with Osaka. I think Kerber's just a fucking mental mess right now.
Do you know what though? I actually think that Osaka will be up like a set and 4-2 and Kerber will win.
This is possible. This is very possible.
I mean, like it's really, but you see, the problem with that is that Kerber, even if Kerber wins that match, he's gonna go into the press conference and talk about how great it is and whatever. Last year, sweetie, you won this tournament last year, and now this year you're seeded 6.
But you know what though? Sometimes a tournament is really special for a player and they click into themselves. And you know what?
Special tournaments can she have?
But you know
exactly.
what? The U.S. Open
was in Melbourne. She didn't click in London.
Listen, the U.S. Open was her breakout tournament, and she enjoyed.
Melbourne was back in the day.
Yeah, it was her breakout tournament. It's where she had her deepest run before she won, and I think, you know what? I think, who knows? It's not a bad draw. Like, if she gets past Osaka, what is she? Ayurtova? I mean, I think Ayurtova. I actually have Ayurtova taking her out, but if she were to keep herself together, she doesn't have difficult players. I mean, she could. I mean, her biggest.
Listen, she's probably going to be doing cleanup crew at the baby shower.
She's on hospitality services. She's gonna pick up stuff afterwards. She's gonna clean up, you know.
Mm-hmm. All right, we can flip that.
Cedrico, Kerber ain't clicking. She ain't clicking anyway.
I hope she.
Who I think might click. Who I think might click up in here is Wozniak. He might click to the finals and then clunk out.
Wait, you have her getting through Venus? No. First of all, I don't even know if Wozniacki gets through ECAT.
I don't either.
I don't know.
ECAT is playing well. She's playing well.
She's playing well. I mean, Wozniacki is too. So, I mean, I'm a little disappointed that the two of them are so close, because those are usual semifinalist types.
I am confused here. Is it really true that Carla Suarez Navarro is not seeded?
She's been injured for a really long time.
Oh my God, do you remember that brief spell when Carla Suarez Navarro was like in the top 10 and she was playing in Spain and she completely mind melted? Oh,
well, you know, she's like that child who was potty trained and then regressed.
But I mean, despite whatever, Carla should be in the top 32. I mean, seriously.
Something happened. I think she had an injury thing, but it is kind of a massive fallout.
Maybe she quit eating the pasta?
Although, you know what? I don't know why I'm worried about this. You know, as Caroline Wozniacki has a 7-love head-to-head against ECAT. So,
which means it's time for her to lose.
But they haven't played since 2014.
Oh, then you can't put much weight on that.
It's been a while. It's been 3 years. Wozniacki versus ECAT. She leads the head-to-head 7-0.
Who? ECAT?
Wozniacki.
Oh, I can see that because you know, ECAT doesn't like to work point over. If she can't get her backhand in down the line, she's not fucking around out there. But I mean, you never know. I don't know. I don't know how Wozniacki can get up out of bed every morning these days. I really don't know.
I don't know why she's
got a good sleep schedule.
Do you know why she's gonna get out of bed? Because this is Serena's shower, and she's finally gonna be able to.
She wasn't in that 50s pictures, was she? Was she up in that 50s pictures?
Listen, she wasn't because she was playing.
And she gets to be the BFF right now. She is the BFF. So this is her moment to shine.
The most fabulous.
She can't be BFF and the sister is right there.
Exactly. This is exactly the battle. Do you know who shows up with a t-shirt? This is how aggressive Venus is. She shows up to the party with #1 auntie on her shirt. That's how aggressive Venus is with it.
And Caroline's like, I bought all the nursery furniture though.
She's gonna be like the #1 auntie on tour.
#1 auntie is what V shows up with, and I feel like she's gonna take through this. I mean, the problem for her, but Venus doesn't have a problem with Caroline Wozniacki.
Oh. No, not at all.
Wozniacki has a problem with Venus though. She's never won a match. She's never.
So Venus has a very nice draw. #1 auntie has a very nice draw. She gets like a qualifier the first round. I feel like there should be no problem with that. And then
I can actually tell you who she plays for real. I think they said that already.
Yeah, and then she might get a Frenchie.
She's a Slovakian. Victoria Kuzmova.
Venus is like golden until the quarters, I think.
I think she has a nice, safe draw until the 4th round, right?
Yeah.
Where she might feel if ECAT gets through, then it's a battle maybe a little bit between Venus and ECAT. But if Woz gets through, then you know
it's a walkover to the quarters.
Yeah.
And then
the potential of mugs.
And then she potentially feeds his mugs
for Kvitova.
No, I'm not having.
Why are you counting out Kvitova?
Because
Kvitova ain't getting no night matches next week. She's getting night matches next week.
It's hot and and Petra's at the beach, and Petra has decided that.
Oh, I forget that Petra can't handle the heat.
And you know how like some people, some people show up at weddings to find a guy. Petra shows up at this co-ed baby shower
to find somebody's husband.
Like, I'm just here for the cucumber sandwiches and the penis, please.
We have to tell Petra, this is not a bachelorette party, girl. This is not a bachelorette party. There are kids involved here, girl. Calm down. I know you got your new pills. But
Mr. Prodigy asked a question. Who does Venus play? I'm sorry, did you not see the draw? Let us go through it for you.
Oh yeah, who does Venus play? We have
he probably has the old draw with the qualifier.
Oh,
she plays a Slovakian.
She plays a Slovakian named Kuzmova, and it's Victoria.
Yeah, I've never even heard of her.
The only thing about that's useful about that is that she's played several rounds of qualies, and she'll be a little bit more warmed up than Venus. So let's hope Venus. But I feel like Venus is gonna handle her.
Venus is playing badminton with Diva now, so she's ready, no?
Oh my God.
Diva now.
Daniel, don't get cocky.
What did Daniel say? And then she plays a Frenchie.
He said that's what you're supposed to be doing. Oops.
I know it's true.
Pay attention.
It's Parmentier or Doden. I feel like Doden might get through that. And so Venus has a qualifier, and then she has a Frenchie, and then she possibly has Kiki Burtons. Now Kiki Burtons does play well.
God, that match though. That's two French girls.
Yeah.
French spill hopes and dreams in one court.
Oh. Let's hope Doden gets it through. So I mean, maybe she might have a tussle in the third round if Kiki Burtons gets through. I think that could be a tussle. Kiki's a good player.
I still think Venus gets through.
I mean, I think Venus does get to meet Wozniacki in the fourth round.
Listen, Venus is going to the finals. Fuck all y'all.
I don't know if I have Venus going to the final.
I do.
I mean, Venus meeting Muggs. Is she better? Is she better prepared? Because I'm not sitting around having to watch Venus.
Oh
get
no! I'm gonna throw water on the court. I am gonna throw shit on that fucking court. They're gonna have to call off that match.
I'm not watching that live. But I think Garcia. I think the Petra section is going to be Caroline Garcia section. I think she's been playing really solid. I mean, she didn't bring any gifts because her dad told her not to. But I think that she can get through this section pretty nicely.
Is Garcia gonna be the new Bartoli? That weird, crazy French kid? Is she gonna do that?
With an inappropriate relationship with her father?
Is she gonna be that girl at the party trying to start a yoga group or something in the middle of the show?
What's great about Caroline Garcia? That baby book with the sign language is gonna really help you. You can watch her dad from the sidelines.
Oh my God.
But I mean, Garcia is gonna meet, I think, Muggs in the fourth round. Although Rybarakova.
Someone says Muguruza's never made it past the second round at the U.S. Open.
Yeah, but look at her confidence. Look at her confidence.
Sam is smiling.
I mean, she's like flying on cloud 9 right now.
You know what? She looks unbothered. She looks unfussed and unbothered.
Yeah, because she's done what she needed to do. She's the Stanley of the WTA.
You know what? I love that about her. Maybe she'll just show up
in the big event.
She'll just play it.
I've done my one job for the year. Hey, girl, this is how we're gonna take it. You just need to win one tournament a year, the one major, and you did that.
I don't know. I'm feeling like she's doing well. I feel like Muggs is pretty solid right now. I can't see anyone in this section doing any damage to her.
But the problem is, nobody ever do damage to Muggs. It's always Muggs fucking herself up. So,
oh, this is true.
But I don't know. I mean, New York is special. It does make people crazy. It's an intense tournament. There's a lot of like energy in the space. But I mean, if this is her moment, she can have it if she wants it.
Well, you know what? I'm here for Venus. Venus has been playing well all year. If we're looking at things as a whole, and like Zenobia just said, Venus does well here. Her deep runs have been stopped by Serena, and Serena's not here this time.
Listen, we only get one black in this section, so you got to choose between Venus or Stevens. That's how they do it here. America,
Venus to the final.
In America, you only get to choose one black. So you got Stevens or Venus. You gotta pick your battle.
I want Venus and Stevens playing each other in the semifinals. That's what I want.
Shit, that'd be hot.
That's what I want.
That'd be so hot. Honestly, I don't know if we're gonna get that.
I see no reason why we don't get it. I mean, I see a couple possibilities.
I see a reason. Johanna Kanta.
I think Kanta coming after Stevens. I feel like Kanta can take Stevens out.
Yeah, of course she can.
Johanna Kanta. You know this section. You know this bottom quarter. Bunch of girls, with the exception of Sloan, right? This is a bunch of girls who always think they look cute, but they're not cute.
Listen, okay, so Sharapova shows
overprocessed.
Sharapova shows up to the baby shower uninvited with a gift, and she buys the Tiffany rattle because like nobody really wants it. Because you're not going to let your child actually even play with a Tiffany rattle. But she's like, let me show you what I can do. So I'm going to do this. And I'm going to have it engraved with my Wimbledon win date. That's what Sharapova shows up with.
But let's be honest, though. So what do people think about that first round? I mean, honestly, Halep should handle it so easily. But you know she's going to make
You know what?
Take care of this match.
This is what I think. I think that Halep actually handles Sharapova. I think that Halep goes deep. And when she gets close, like she always does, she falters because she's a preemie. She always, comes too early.
I'm preemie. Oh my God. No.
This section is actually full of preemies. It really is. We've got,
Kanja. Julia Gerges, she tripped over herself quickly.
Sloane Stevens, Donna Vekic. I mean, she's like Donna Vekic is like a real
that match. Let me tell you something. You are right. I mean, I know she doesn't have a really good record against Sharapova, but you do not lose to somebody who hasn't played a serious match in months. You are one of the few informed players, and you get her as a first round. That's like getting a qualifier. I mean, honestly, that's like it. That's getting a qualifier right there.
And then it'll be another wasted wild card.
No, my God, though. But if she doesn't, I'm gonna feel for Halep. Oof, girl, you better do it for yourself and your mentality.
Yes, Emmanuel, it's true. There goes our legacy, and it's gonna be who's gonna need a new job.
Listen,
who is
Darren Cahill? If Halep cannot handle Sharapova.
Wait a minute. How many times has Adrian told you that they're fucking? Colin's not going anymore.
Oh my God, I never thought. But no, Halep, let me tell you something. Halep in that heat with her movement and Sharapova's dodgy serve. I mean, come on.
But it's going to be a night match for sure. And the atmosphere is definitely going to favor Pova.
Oh, yes. No.
Killer is still around. Listen,
I don't think...
Killer's still around if she loses. She is.
She's sure. She's convinced. She's convinced.
Just a little pause here. We're live. I'm gonna be honest. Let's have a real life moment. I'm sitting outside and it's nice, but I'm a little bit cold, so I'm gonna step away for a minute, go get a sweatshirt. Carry on. I'll be back.
Carry on.
Oh, I think
Peng Shuai could get through this section too. Peng Shuai is great. She plays really well in New York. I remember.
Oh yes, she took out.
She had that nice match against Wozniacki before Wozniacki got to the final. I think it was. That was a match. I think Peng Shuai got injured.
She got injured. I mean, what they watching?
No, I know. I remember it was a good match though. She was a good player. She had gotten herself in a good position.
Yeah, she took out Radvanska. I think she took out Radvanska on the way to the.
No, Peng Shuai. She's having a good return. I feel like she could actually. I mean, there's no one major that she has to get through. I mean, Sevastova, I guess, but. And Donna Vekic, I feel like that's a second round match that she can easily get through. She's more talented on both wings in my mind. But what do y'all think?
I'm gonna feel for Halep. I really am gonna feel for Halep.
God. I'm not even a fan of Halep anymore, and I hope she gets through that.
I'm not a fan, but this was like an unfortunate because this is a do or die moment. Really, it is one of those moments in her career. Like you have to either put up or shut up. And you don't put up here.
Oh man, though. But think about that. Think about all that money put into this whole return for Sharapova to go down in the first round. Girl, get your book ready. Get that book launch party going.
Or she could devote more time for that. But I mean, like, if Halep loses this match and Cahill is still around,
if Halep
what
loses
I'm
this
gonna
match,
know
it's a
is
great
that
section.
Cahill is good. Is good in bed.
Stop it!
Because ain't no way penis gonna have me that badly that I can't even notice that penis is fucking my career up.
No, it's fine. But listen, though,
someone
think
needs
about
to,
it.
Because, I mean, Halep is too talented. I mean, I don't imagine her to be a great player, like, you know, like amazing with like a bazillion majors or anything like that. But she's too good of a player, talented to not be doing better on tour. She's
doing great. She's several points out from number one. She's not doing horribly in that way.
Which means she's gonna trip over herself and lose this match.
Well, I mean, the thing about it, the other side effect though, is if she does lose, that opens up this whole section for Konta or Stevens. This is like a nice little section for them then. Or actually, Julia Gerges, who's had a great summer. I mean,
Gerges,
and they're not gonna let Pova run away with this match. They're just not.
I mean, listen, Lauren Davies. Remember Lauren? Lauren Davies was giving Sharapova a battle at the Australian Open. Remember?
There's a problem with that because Lauren Davies is gonna be in New York, and so is Chad. And according to Chad is a blight for Lauren Davies. So there goes that.
No, Allison Risk is. He's a blight for Allison Risk. Stop getting the American girls confused.
Are you sure?
Don't all look alike.
Yes,
he said Risk.
He said Risk. It was Allison Risk. Oh, I mean, I'm not going to say anything about Vickery. I don't think Sasha Vickery does anything with this, but she can get through the first round, Sasha.
What about Sibylkova?
Somebody's gonna have.
Does she do anything?
Playing a finals. Dami's playing a final tomorrow.
I have Sibylkova going out, to be honest.
She's exhausted.
Me too.
I think
gift to the shower though, and she will look amazing.
Do you know
But you know what? If they had given Sharapova to Dami, no question about it. Dami take that. She handles the business, whatever. But I mean, I don't know, because if the Dami meets Stallone in the second round, I think Stallone's taking that.
I kind of feel like Sepulova comes back to do her usual upset, and I think I think she takes out Dami because she has the ability to get her one major upset. As she disappears and then she shows up, Sepulova. Remember, she's the one that took out Serena in Charleston, and then she took out.
Serena gave away that match. Serena was
she took out Halep.
Obligation.
And she took up Halep. So I don't know. I mean, I feel like Dami is like playing a final. She hasn't been playing that well. So I don't know what.
Even I give you a shout out earlier, just so you know. I give you a shout out. So just giving you a shout out. You just came here.
I think the fantasy would be if Karina Witkoff and Sharapova could both get through, so they can play each other in the fourth round. They look alike and they play alike, and they've got the same gear. So that would be a Make America Great Again wet dream, but that's probably not going to happen.
No, you didn't. You didn't.
I have for any of
this is not a political rally. It is a baby shower.
Yeah, but you know what? I am surprised that none of these. Oh my God,
we didn't even bring up Yankovic. So sad. She's so going out in round one.
Well, actually, you know what? I have JJ. You know, when I was filling out the draw, you know, she faces Petra again. Remember, she faced Petra at in Wimbledon, and I don't know. You know, JJ wants it, but I thought JJ was injured. But JJ's great though, because JJ brings really good gifts to parties.
JJ
so I feel like
always injured.
No, I feel like lately she's been more
always injured. But I mean, you know, the sad thing about this is that there is just no.
She's old.
No, she's been having some injuries.
You know what? You know the crazy thing about this women's draw. Put my hand in a bag, put all this 128 names in a bag, and probably pick out a winner. And chances are, whichever name I pick, I could possibly win this tournament. I'll go deep. Like I co-said a women on this side draw who I was like, yeah, like, you know, it's like, I guess I'm yearning for like back in the day when there was like co-set of women that used to be in the second week that, you know, it's going to be some blockbuster matches in the second round, in the second week. But I don't know. This buzz, you know, no wonder the main star of this baby shower didn't show up. Serena was just like, nope.
I don't know what. I have no idea. I have no idea what you're talking about. I think I think there's some fun potential matchups. I think Kanta versus Stevens in week 2 should be really fun. I think Garbine versus possible Venus should be fun. I think Coco versus Sveta. I feel Svetlana versus Keys. I think Ostapenko could have a nice run. I mean, listen, y'all. I mean, I know this is Serena's shower and everything, but these ladies are throwing a nice enough party. It's not going to be a blockbuster party, but I think it's decent. I think you can get some decent matches out of this. You got
to. I don't want to talk to you anymore.
Fun. I mean, listen.
Fun.
Listen, it was on Venus.
How you gonna 5 bags of cheese puff that Saturday?
Listen, I can't. I listen. I watched that shit live. I have no idea how Venus lost her serve so many times. I mean, it's mugs for God's sakes. I don't get it. I mean, how are you gonna get bageled? How's that happen? How you go? I mean, you're Venus fucking Williams.
So you think if they meet up again, there's like some revenge going on here, or what?
Well, I mean, I think she learns her lesson. It's hard court.
Does she learn her lesson, or is she tired by the end? What's going on?
I don't know. It depends. I mean, I think it's efficient. If Venus is efficient, then she's got a little bit more punch in her step, and she can have a good battle with Garbine. I mean, I think Garbine has a harder road.
Who just said Wozniacki is winning the title? You need to leave now.
Frenzy.
You're fired. You're banned. Where are my Game of Thrones group people who want to ban everyone?
The problem with that is that in order to Wozniacki win a title, she has to be in the final, and that has been the problem. If they're giving the title in the semifinals, you're right. She could win US Open title.
Listen, I don't understand. Listen, if in order for Wozniacki to win this title, she's got to get through Muguruza and she's got to get through Venus.
Not happening.
I don't know how that's. I just don't see how that happens. And she's got to get through Halep, I guess, if that works out. I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing that. I don't know.
And Svitolina's gonna be in the final, and that's gonna be a problem.
Why? I love it. Svitolina you know what though? If Svitolina gets to the final, it would be exactly right. Doesn't she have the most titles this season thus far?
Yes, she does. Be a perfect and big titles too.
Yeah, it'd be a perfect cap to her season if she ends up in the final. I think it's great that Svitolina has a possibility to meet Ostapenko though. That would be a nice battle.
Okay.
That she beats the last Frenchie, that she beats a slam winner to get herself to the final. You all are living in the past, boo. This is the future.
Oh my God.
This is who you got.
Woz is pushing, beats a lot of people, but I've said it again. I will say it again and again and again and again. She cannot beat a power player. Woz doesn't win this title. She doesn't even get to the final. It's not happening.
Unless somebody trips over Garbine and she's not a power player.
Someone's going to have to take her out.
Somebody's going to have to savage the draw for Woz. But you never know. It's New York. It's hot.
Like I
Anything
said,
can happen.
Whatever happened in London has to happen in the semifinals. Because anyway, 2 people get to the finals and Woz is in the finals. She's not taking home that title. Just not happening. So she has to hope that in semifinals, the 3 other ladies, and then they're like, well, we can't continue. You win the title by default.
I don't know. I feel like Wozniacki's been building towards this season, right? Building towards the end of this.
You don't get to keep building, losing.
This is the one. This is the only one that matters. This is not the greatest thing ever, though. Like, she could lose every single final, but if she were to win this final, it would make everything okay.
Hey, winning covers a multitude of sins.
Yes, right? Winning does cover a multitude of sins. But anyway, so before we move on to the men's, let us have our top round of 16 for the ladies.
All right. Round of 16. Is that round 4?
Yeah.
Yes.
Round 4. I've got Pliskova and Kiki, Coco and Sveta, Svitolina and Keys, Ostapenko and Osaka. On the other side, where's my draw? I've got Waz and Venus, Kvitova, Muguruza, Konta Stevens, Sevastova, and Halep. Come at me.
I think I have the same thing. The only difference, well, no, actually, no. I have Peng Shuai versus Halep.
Oh, wow.
I have Konta versus Stevens. I have Garcia versus Garbine. And I actually did have ECAP versus Venus. And I have Koplis versus Kiki, Coco versus Sveta, Svitolina versus Keys, and I have Ostapenko versus Ayatova.
Wow.
Yeah, I know. But I wouldn't mind Ostapenko versus Kerber if that happens. But I'm putting my chances on you, Ostapenko. Let's see if you bring it. I know you didn't fill out the draw rails because you never do.
I'm actually doing it right now, live. Anyway, no.
Nope, we're moving on.
No, I have
okay, forgive me for the Kvitova thing. I forget that she gets hot and she gets sick and she, her hand doesn't work. Okay, I forgot.
I have Pliskova versus Babs.
Oh.
Right, yes. Coco versus Kuzi. Janina, if Kuzi doesn't handle coconut,
we're gonna have to get rid of her, right?
Yeah, you gotta find a new girl. And not my place, okay? She just can't come.
No, she's just so hot.
I have Svitolina versus Keys, Ostapenko versus Tosarenko.
Who?
Yeah, because I think Tosarenko.
Alicia. Alicia. Yeah. She's solid.
Okay, fair enough.
I have Makarova versus Venus. Thea versus Muggs. Konta versus Stevens. And this section below, I'm gonna put Halep here, but I don't know who she's gonna face. I really don't.
Hana Vekic.
Oh my God! What a great chance for Vekic. If Vekic could get through that section, good on you, girl. Good on you. She might have more energy without her man around.
Listen, free olive oil, but it has to come from Italy.
So, who are you people? Waz and Mel twice.
Who do people think get over there? What are people saying?
Oh, Chad said he wants Frenzy banned from. No, we keep all fans. Apparently, we live in America where we have to hear all sides.
Bullshit.
Right? We have good people in all sides.
I'm calling bullshit on that one. Where's that baby cry? Because I can't even with hell no, all sides. You know what? I'm done with you. You're fired. Can we have somebody come in?
So we're on. Halep would play. Prodigy says, "Fuck that."
What are your picks, Daniel? You know what?
What are your picks for?
Run from Sloan too, and Keys. Sloan more so than Keys. Like I can totally. Sloan's such a bitch. Like she really is. But I can get behind her more than I can Keys.
No, Sloan is getting dick. No, she's no longer a bitch. She is getting dick on a regular. So she is all happy and smiling. Girl, your man looks cute.
Oh my God! Look at all this here. Rudeness. Sloan was happy because she's back to doing the things she loves. She's back to playing tennis.
That you don't have to hop around to get to her man.
She's
playing some football player. I'm
so tired of hearing about this Vondrasova person. I don't even know what she looks like. Can someone send me a picture?
Daniel, get on it. Get on your Marquita. Get on your Marquita, girl.
Tourette's, and he's like Vondrasova.
It's all up. He's all. Well, you know what? Did you end up seeing her? Did you see her live recently or something? Because you're all in it. Listen, you know what? People have been saying that she was going to have a breakout. This might be her time. It's a quiet section of the draw. Why not?
Tony's looking forward to Halep and Pova, but why?
Because we want to see how badly Halep falls apart. Not how good Sharapova plays, but how badly
Listen, if Sharapova gets through that somehow, watch out. That's what I say.
Nah, if she gets through it, her arm falls off in the next round.
Emmanuel says, I have no pick. It's the last major before Serena return and order is restored. Let mayhem reign.
You guys are putting a lot on the return. I mean, I hope so, but you never know.
Serena, the bitch is gonna come back and win the Australian Open.
Or maybe she just loves her baby so much she says, "Fuck y'all, I ain't coming back."
Not coming back. This is a this is a possibility for sure. All right, let's talk about these men. We've talked about these bitches long enough. These crying, whiny ass bitches.
Oh my God.
Sorry.
All right. Don't refer to your babies that way. These babies.
I mean, sometimes I do in real life. Keeping it real. We haven't said that.
Oh my God. So, in the pantheon of draws, this has got to be one of the best draws Andy Murray has ever faced. It's too bad he's got a hip issue.
This motherfucker is gonna wobble through.
This is one of the best draws anyone has ever had. Just like anyone.
No, I have a surprise.
Oh God!
Hold on. It looks good on paper. It really does. It looks great on paper. However, Andy Murray's carrying a very serious injury, one that he doesn't want to put so much weight on, but we all know about. And you know who I have him going out to? And it's going to be fun if it happens.
Ooh.
Take a guess.
Kokonakis?
Kokonakis.
You know what'd be really fun about that? The fact that Kokonakis gets the win when Nick Kyrgios can barely get through Andy.
Right?
I love it.
Oh my God. Someone said Sanga's finally going to come through.
Oh my God. This major, let me tell whoever said that, you are on it. This is a gift from the gods for Sanga.
Isn't
if he doesn't want to
has a baby. He has a baby.
You know what? He's not. You know what? If Sanga been fucking up all year, and if he could come good through here, look at his ass. I feel like he has a nice
draw.
This draw is. I mean,
right,
he might.
Let us regroup and look at one section at a time. We are all over the place.
No, we started with the bottom with Andy.
Well, okay, we can start at the bottom. We started from the bottom.
Yeah, there ain't nothing happening in this draw.
I like your Andy's.
Listen,
the bottom is nothing. It's a nothing section, which means it's great for Ferrer. I feel like Ferrer comes through.
Chad, I'm speaking words for your boo.
No, I really actually think this is a great chance for Ferrer to make another deep run.
Hello.
Really
yes,
I've got this shot.
Listen, I'm putting it out there now. I've got Ferrer in the semis.
So do I. Do I.
Yes.
I don't think Sanga even handles it. I think Ferrer is coming into his own just right.
He is on fire.
Just the right draw for that.
This draw is butter for Ferrer.
Easy.
I mean, it really is. And he totally brings a teething ring to the shower because we know he likes to bite the towel.
He also doesn't like baby.
He doesn't like baby. So he wants to shove something in their mouth to keep them quiet. Right? I mean, it just all makes sense that he brings something that goes in the baby's mouth. But I really think it's a teething ring. Could be a pacifier. Shut up. I mean, we were all there. We saw it. He hit the ball to the baby and stuff. But
this is a good draw. This
is an amazing draw for Ferrer. Amazing. And really, he's going to have to fuck up in order to knock it to the semis. Because there's not anybody. Listen, if Sanga gets to the quarters, that could be tricky because that means Sanga's playing well.
Yeah.
But I don't know that Sanga gets there because it's Sanga.
So listen to this section though, guys. You saw, so this is your test reels. Just above in the Sanga section is Shapovalov, right? I had Medvedev going through before I knew who he was going to play. I still think he gets through, but
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You see, y'all keep counting it. I don't count astronauts in these tournaments. I just don't.
Well, I mean, he's playing but he's playing another astronaut. So does he get out of this round?
No.
Do you guys think Shapovalov gets through Medvedev?
No. You know what I think he looks like every time I see Shapovalov? I just think he's like a slightly better looking, longer hair version of Sam Querrey. And I'm still like,
oh my God. No, Sam Querry totally shows up to the baby shower with a jar of mayonnaise.
But you know what, though? You know when the music gets hard, Sam Querry is gonna be the first one hitting the floor. Just so you know that with choreography.
Hey, and you know what? He can kind of move to the beat.
Oh, by the way, but this is actually, you know what? So you're right. I mean, this is a good section. Actually, it's a good section for anybody who wants to take it. Like if Steve Johnson will stop crying and could stop talking about the sadness that is Steve Johnson's summer.
But is he talking about it, or are the fucking commentators talking?
It's the commentators going on and on about it.
I mean, him saying anything.
He doesn't say anything about it, but it's like the commentators have decided the death of a family member is really going to be the way we're going to sell Steve Johnson. No, let's just sell him as a guy with a beard. But no, I mean, like,
sell him whatever.
Chad, you know, like, me. And I am his gift from the gods, he says. And I did look at his ass. Let's be clear. Let's be really clear. Let's back up a minute. Chad, you touched him. And he was reciprocating so that you didn't feel sad.
Oh my God!
I'm kidding. I am such a bitch. I am. I'm totally
She's just jealous that you got that close to Sandra.
Listen, I am jealous because he's an asshole. He's
and
not
he doesn't like her. He might just not like you, Janina. Have you thought about that?
I think he might like a little bit of the dick. He had that baby as a cover up.
Oh my God, your ego. Wow. Your ego. You're like a Trump.
Wow.
You gotta reject him before he rejects you. You're a mess. You even stumped poor Reels over here. And
I know, right? I think I'm gonna fucking. You know what?
That is some bitter shit. Oh my God.
I deserve the Tiffany rattle for that one. Somebody get me the Tiffany rattle. And I want that shit engraved 8/25/17. Janina
I would have just said that, you know, that you are a little too.
I think I figured out on the
brown
dark
side.
part.
I was just saying that. You were just a little on the brown side. A little too parched. Maybe if he sees you in the winter time, he would say, hey girl, let me check you out. But
you are so wrong for that.
But you keep coming at him in the summertime and he don't know you.
You're too fan, girl. You're too fan.
That's too dark.
But you want to get mad?
Joe, wait a minute, Joe Willie, hit me up in February.
She'd be looking like She'd be looking like Madison Keys.
Exactly. And ask Stanley that you got a good set of racks. Stanley approved.
God, you guys have evolved into madness. This is exactly what this section of the draw deserves, though. Madness. So we're gonna move up. I think they've given. I think they really want a Jack Sock. Alexander fourth round.
Let me just put it out in the universe. Let me just put this out in the universe. I am not here for any America boys making any runs at this US Open.
Oh my God, Zenobia, never let your children listen to us. I don't even let my own child be around for this.
What did she say? And this
she's just trying to give her kids a bath.
Zenobia, I tried to keep it clean because this is supposed to be a baby shower, but these chicks.
So my sister said, "Oh, I'm gonna send your nephew over and spend the night." I'm just like, girl, I got adult things to do. He can't be around here.
So
I cannot have.
I sent my baby away. Got to sleep over tonight. I mean, this. So
you know who plays Alexander Zverev, and I mean, this is just good for him because that means more people will see him. It's the Bahamian guy. That's the qualifier.
Who Bahamian? The Bajan guy?
Yeah, is it Bajan? Is he Bahamian? Or
who are you talking about?
Barbadian or Bajan?
The Bajan,
Let me keep it simple for you Jamaican. God, yes. You Jamaicans just don't even look east. I can't even deal with y'all.
You know what?
God,
there's only one island. I'm sorry. It's Jamaica. What else is there? Sorry.
Whatever.
Or Trinidad, because that's easy.
You can always count on Maya to come through. Darian King from Barbados. Thank you, Mama.
See, it's Barbados. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Wait. Maya, no disrespect here.
Maya,
no disrespect here, Maya.
We might have seen him live. We might have seen him play Monfils. together.
Oh, were y'all up in that?
Were we watching that Indian Wells?
Yeah, I did see him play Morpheus. Yeah.
Together. He's not. He won't trouble Zareth, but it'll be good. It'll be good fun time for him.
Is Zareth gonna be?
Wait. Yvette. Small Island people. We're not even playing that shit, Yvette. Don't even try
it. These people always want to come for the Jamaicans, but hello, we're the ones that let everybody know where the Caribbean is. I'm just letting you know. Sorry.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I just got Bob Marley, and just lately,
and Jamaican patties. There's nothing else you can say.
Oh, there's nothing better than a Jamaican meat pie in the whole world. It's so good.
There you go.
So good.
I'm Janina. What? Janina, we don't see Jamaican meat pie. No,
that's what I call it. I'm from Ohio.
No, meat pie. That's for Sweeney Todd. Okay, that's Sweeney Todd.
What do you want me to call it? Whatever the fuck it is, it tastes
a
good.
Patty. It's called a patty.
Okay,
it's a patty.
And it's what brings us all together.
I need someone to cook that.
It's just the real skin.
Oh man, that's so good. That is some good shit. Y'all never had the Jamaican meat patty, not pie.
I told y'all, I don't fuck with flour. I don't cook. No, look to me. You put a pound of flour in front of me, and it looks like I don't want to do it. I sprinkle it around the place. Look.
So you know what happens? Like, okay, so you know when you have a baby, and you offer your services to your friends, it's always wonderful when someone shows up with food. So like maybe Songa shows up with the Jamaican meat patties.
Songa don't know.
We just said that, Janina. It's Jamaican patties, not meat patties.
Oh, just patties. I can't get it right. I'm screwed.
It's okay. No. We got two things that we got going for us.
All right, one.
Three. We got Patties, Usain Bolt, and Bob Marley. That's it. Sorry. We give you the world. That's it.
Fair enough.
And we might be good in the sack. We might be good in the sack. It's just the thing Jamaicans are good at. Anyway, let's move forward. We should tell.
Thank you, Zero. It's just a patty. Jamaicans trying to act like we invented this shit, but you ain't talk about it.
We have not talked about fat TFO yet. I'm gonna need another drink before we do that.
Oh, we're gonna get to that. That's the next section. Listen, everything is happening.
But I mean, you know what? I mean, this section is primed
for Mueller.
This lower half, I think, is primed
for Mueller.
What did you say?
For Mueller. Or Anderson, really.
No, Anderson doesn't get through here. Well, you know what? He could.
Mueller in my round of 60.
He could shock the world.
Mueller is definitely my round of 60.
I see a fight brewing in the chat.
Uh-oh, who's fighting?
It's about to be Chad and Daniel.
Uh-oh, what Daniel do? It's always Daniel.
Daniel says, "Fuck TFO." I'm waiting for it.
Listen, Daniel, everyone under the bus, right? I don't give a shit. TFO who? What? No.
Look, let me tell you something. Daniel is loyal to the fault. Daniel will be like, fuck Venus. I'm here for Serena.
Ooh, okay, let's hold up. Wait a minute. Daniel says, fuck TFO. Chad says, sorry, the wine is kicked in. Chad, Daniel, I will crush you.
I will crush you.
Bring it. Chad, Daniel's messy as fuck. I mean, this is good shit right here.
You know what's gonna happen? Fed's gonna be generous and allow TFO to get a lot of games. That's all I'm saying. Hey, they have played once before, right?
No.
They played in Miami, didn't they?
I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. We're not there yet. Let's not go there yet.
All right, we're gonna hurry up then. So let's get through the section. So we've got Chillage. This is a gift to Chillage.
Okay, is it? Because Chillage is coming, but here's my thing.
Is he
injured? He's injured. And he has to play Gilles Simon, Mr. I can play tennis for 20,000 million, 11 billion hours.
Maybe this is the year he cock-blocked him. Remember? He was the only one that could have cock-blocked Chillage that year he won in 2014.
Well, and how many times has he almost cock-blocked Djokovic or almost cock-blocked Fed? Like, Chillage is injured. This on any other day would be a fucking cakewalk to the quarters for Chillage. Yeah. But he's got Simone in round one. And honestly, I don't know where he's been. I don't.
Wait, Chad? Chris Eubanks has no section unless you're at the NCAA, okay? Okay. Let's not get confused.
I knew this was coming.
I know he's your friend, you know, but let's be honest. Chris Eubanks don't have a section on the ATP other than the bleachers. Okay.
Mr. Prodigy says he was Sky Guy. Oh shit, it's about to go down. Well, you know what? Peter's not aggressive, so it's so not about to go down. I'm still here for the Chad and Daniel.
I agree.
You know what, girl? You know what? If there's a Chris Eubank section, there's an Albert section.
So there's Candy. There's Candy in the chat section. Let it be known, Candy is Chris Eubank's aunt.
Oh shoot!
Is it for real?
Yes, she is.
All right. Oh, Chris
Eubank, for real?
She and I have been watching his career together for years.
Well,
Welcome to the mayhem.
That's the other side of the draw, right?
Yeah, we can't
on this side.
No, he is on this side.
Who does he open against?
He opened against
Duty Seller.
Which is a very
that's a gimme.
match.
But you know
which
what?
Is like, which is like 3 bed versus versus a Hobbit.
That's a good matchup. But you know, Duty Seller is tricky as hell.
Yes, and he's experienced. He knows how to play. He knows how to stretch the match out to 5 sets. And that's why I think Chris Eubank is gonna have problems.
We need to shut it down quick. If Chris wants to do it, he's got to shut it down
in
quickly.
3 sets.
Candy, you call him. You call him tonight. You tell him the real crew said you shut it down.
Quick.
You cannot go 5 with Duty Seller. You go 5 with Duty Seller, you're out.
Actually, he won't survive a 5 sets. He's gonna retire at the beginning of the 5th set.
Because he will wear
like
you
out. But you know, it's also a good shot for Escobedo. That's another American right up in that section.
Yeah.
Because he's got Albert. So, you know, this is a little bit of a nugget for people, a couple Americans to go 2 or 3 rounds.
And
with
Karen,
my Cole Schreiber, you guys.
What's that?
Cole Schreiber is... well, listen, if Coles can't get through Benoit Paire, I mean, that looks like a 5-setter disaster right there.
It does. It looks like a 5-setter disaster that Cole Schreiber loses.
No. I mean, you know, listen, he just has to outsteady Paire. I mean, is it going to be too hot? Is Paire going to get annoyed? Because if he wants to do that, he could do it.
He might need a cheeseburger on the sidelines. Who knows? Like, he doesn't know what baby shower food is. He doesn't know that you go for the crustless cucumber sandwich. Like, he's going to have the Coke and the cheeseburger, and maybe he'll be tired. But, oh, Maya says Coles is going to take out Isner again. Wouldn't that be fun?
That would be nice in, like, what, the 3rd round? But you know what? I have Misha taking out Isner in the 3rd round, though.
Chad says that he's got Eubanks going to the 3rd round. I need to know exactly how that goes. Be quick, buddy.
How is he going to beat Chilich or Simone?
I don't know. That's what I need to know.
I don't know.
I honestly
Simone is tricky.
I think that he can get through that Duty Seller match. I think that he can fly off the energy of the American crowd. He can be pumped for his first U.S. Open, period. I don't even think this is
and you're gonna be there cheering like hell, Chad. We all know that. You're gonna be screaming your head out.
Wait. Is Chad coming to the U.S. Open?
He is.
I think he
he is.
Chad says that Eubanks beats Sella and Chilich. I think that's a bit of a stretch.
Not
Duty
a bit.
Seller, yes.
It's a lot of stretch.
You know what? It's a fucking leap. Let's be real. If he gets the Chilich, then you know what? Well on you. But I
see what you're drinking, Hall. I just saw the picture of Sloane's new man.
Yes.
Let me see it. Where's it at?
No, look.
It's Chris shared on Twitter.
Listen, Emmanuel, Chris is huge. Chris Eubanks is huge, but he's very skinny.
Yeah, that's why Duty Seller is gonna be drop shotting his ass and dropping him on his feet.
He's a tricky monster.
He's a tricky monster. Trust me.
I mean, you know what? You know what? That's a match. Wait
a minute. Whoa.
Yeah, I just saw it.
Hello.
Yeah.
Upgrade, Sloan. That was an upgrade.
That's why this bitch is smiling like that. She about to have her own baby shower. Careful.
All right. No, Sloan. Remember, Sloan has already discussed birth control to all of us, so we are good to go, Sloan. Sloan's already told us everything we know about her life. In that, what was that? Was that Elle magazine article?
Man, that just fucked me up. Chad?
Janina's jealous. She's jealous right now. She's jealous.
That's beautiful.
Janina's jealous.
I don't know about jealous. That's just beautiful. Let me retweet that too.
Let me retweet it so everybody knows why.
Damn.
There you go.
Well, she's all of us.
Okay.
Yeah, I think stop though. You know, but anyway, we're not even.
Okay.
He's an American football player.
Back to the tennis.
Let's start fighting. So this section, it looks like this is up for grabs. Andy Murray, let's all understand Andy Murray is dodgy as hell. If you guys allow him to get any way to read two, you guys are sour.
Y'all fucked up.
Yeah.
So for this section, here is my round of 16 pick for this section.
You can't do that. Yeah, it's not time for that.
There's nothing happening in this section of the draw anyway.
All right,
fine. Tell us.
Let's be 100. I have Simona Karen versus Zverev Misha.
Mm-hmm.
I have Mueller versus Sasha.
Wow.
Tsonga versus PCB.
Wow.
Versus Diego Schwartzman.
What? You don't think Ferrer?
What? Dude, you're crazy.
Wait up. You have Ferrer versus
You just filled that out 5 minutes ago, right?
15 minutes ago.
Tony, we might have 40 baby showers after that Sloan picture. Shit.
I mean, I think I have more faith in Cilic than I should. So I have Cilic going up against Misha. I have Mueller versus Zev, just like you. And I think the only difference is I do think Andy Murray is going to struggle tennis his way through that section. And I have Ferrer versus Andy Murray in round of 16.
Huh. All right. I have apparently the only one going for the upset. I've got Simone and y'all don't even come for me. Fuck y'all before I even say it. Simone, you got Schreiber.
Oh God, what kind of upset is that?
She got penis on her brain. Yeah, I know she got penis on her brain.
It's my wish list, okay? Jack Sock and Zverev.
Sock can't even deal with the heat. I'm sorry.
He's probably gonna go out to. I don't even know.
No, good go.
I've got Tsonga.
It's gonna be Zach. It's gonna be Jack Sock versus the paramedics. How did you get him out so quickly now?
And I've got Zverev or Sock and Zverev, and then I've got Tsonga and Carrero Busta. Reels is man.
Below.
And then Ferrer and Kokkinakis.
Oh, Ferrer and Kokkinakis. Look at Kokkinakis trying to get to the fourth round. You better get your ass out of there, Kokkinakis.
I'm here for it. I'm totally here for it. Okay, I'll be back.
Take the cock. So we are now into the section which is the deadliest section alive. I want all people sacrificed. Everyone sacrificed under the potential bus. That is Federer.
For those who at the baby shower, give you a potential firstborn. They are up to ground.
First of all, I don't think Dominic Thiem makes it anywhere close to week 2. I'm just letting
I don't think so either. I swear to God, I don't. I really don't. It's sad, but it's true.
I think Dominic Thiem is going to be leaving the party very early. I actually think that so bad. Who do you have taking out Dominic Thiem?
I mean, it's just that I have Dominic Thiem taking himself out in the sense that, you know, like, even if he does get through like round 3, I think Manarino might be able to muster it up because Manarino plays well here.
Who's Manarino? Why is Manarino even that far up?
Who's gonna sacrifice Pova's shoulder? Daniel, what are you going on about?
Manarino could take out Berankis.
Well, yes.
Ivo Karlovic. He has this big serve. He has to deal with a lefty. So I think Manarino could take him out in like 4 sets. But I really think Manarino comes through here very unassuming. He walks around Flushing Meadows. Nobody's bothering. He got the round of 16 here, I think, before.
I think RBA does this.
Dominic doesn't play well on hard court. But actually last year he played well enough to get far, but he got injured because of he lost to Delpo, right?
Did
Dominic
last? You know what? I totally tuned out Delpo last year, so I don't remember.
He had to retire.
I think Delpo loses to RBA for sure.
You think so?
I don't think Delpo's.
But you know what? You know what has caught my eye in this section? I kept the crowd when Thomas Bellucci and Dustin Brown played. There's gonna be all kind of spillage and hot mess. Chad is gonna be a lot of old people pushing people all over the.
It's gonna be a 5 set. But I actually have Bellucci getting through that. I think Bellucci gets through that.
Thirsty people watching that match. A lot of people looking at these hot, one dreadlock black man and one Brazilian looking cutie. Oh, it's gonna be a hot mess. People are gonna be all over that match.
Which is perfect. Which is perfect for RBA afterwards. He's gonna be like, "Thanks for exhausting yourselves in 5 sets.
Oh boy,
I'll take care of this."
Double should definitely get to the first round because this
who's he playing? Laxon, yeah. Laxon,
yeah, I don't know because he's ranked around 800 in the wall. I don't even know how he got up in here.
Yeah,
listen,
I really don't know.
This section with Delpo, these are the people that buy the most thoughtful gifts for the baby shower.
I think Delpo just came with a bear. Delpo bear. This section, I just called it Delpo seeds. I would like Delpo to plant seeds in everyone right here, but it's not gonna happen.
Delpo's gonna volunteer as a babysitter. He's gonna want a babysitter.
He's gonna volunteer as tribute.
No, he wants to babysit. He's gonna really want to babysit.
He's gonna help clear the way for Federer. Not that it needs that much clearing, but you know, he's gonna do it.
I'll tell you right now, Federer is gonna play Sam, not Nick Kyrgios.
You know what? I struggled with that. I did. I really did. Because I mean, I tell you guys all the time, don't count Curio or don't count Query out. I know Nick is playing well. You know, he was just in that final. I don't know, but Query.
Sam's playing well.
He's playing really well. He's playing really well. And when nobody's looking, that motherfucker slides through some shit. He does.
I want a ticket to see Pospisil and Verdasco play.
Who?
And I'm going to cheer everyone and every point.
Who? Verdasco who?
Play.
Verdasco Pospisil?
That's a fucking
3-setter right there.
You think it's a 3-setter?
I don't care who wins.
Winning?
I think
I'm just cheering everybody. I just trained because I want to be in the locker room for the ice bath. That's all I want to say.
I mean, Verdasco's got like a disaster. You know what I think is going to be closer than people think? I think Feliciano Lopez and Kuznetsov is going to be closer.
Yes, that's going to be a close match.
And you know what? There's a really good chance that Fifi doesn't come out of that.
I don't think Fifi gets. I mean, yeah, there's a possibility for me that he doesn't.
He should get out of it. He should get out of it. On paper, he should get out of it. But something's going on with him lately. He's not really playing that well. He started off the year so solid. And
then he had a dip.
You know, here's the thing. Like, he's just...
That's why I'm...
You know, he shows up to the baby shower with his glasses on and his hair flowing and his tight fucking jeans, and he looks good. And he buys this gift that's amazing. That it's so good. Like, you can't even think of what it would be because he just, like, lives on another planet. Like, he probably gives... I don't know. He probably gives the gift of like some book, like, and then
cheesy poetry book, actually.
No,
something.
A styling product. It's gonna be a bunch of styling products for babies. Y'all know that's what it's gonna be. Don't even try to.
Yes, Tony. Fifi Lopez, Tony.
Let's get to it.
Look, you see women. You see the problem y'all making right here. Y'all are trying to make Fifi Lopez into an intellectual. He's just a fuck boy. That's all he is.
He's not. No,
he's actually a deep thinker.
No. He tries to be a deep thinker. I don't say he's successful at it, but he tries.
Fine, we'll stop.
He does.
Can we talk about it?
Versus Federer? TFO versus Federer.
Let's be real here. Let's be real for a minute. It should be straight sets. If Federer is carrying a back injury, and TFO brings it all, we might see something.
No, we're not gonna see nothing.
No.
First of all, Federer's not carrying a back injury, and second of all, TFO 7-5, 7-5, 7-5, something like that.
Oh my God, y'all are giving too much.
7-5, 7-5, 6-1.
Nope.
Probably. Nope. I mean, I think it's just one of those things where
6-3, 6-2, 6.
There you go. That would be
probably.
We know how Federer likes to teach these young boys a lesson. This is what he does. He's like,
"Thank you, Jasmine.
I'm the daddy."
Jasmine say?
Totally fuck boy. Thank you, Jasmine.
Okay,
even in a storm, you know the truth. They be trying to make people
listen. Federer,
let's meet at the library. Get out of here with that
Federer is gonna be like, "Listen, I'm the daddy. You're the baby. Here's your
burp you.
Here's your passy. Let me pat your back.
Federer's gonna be like, you need to stay in your playpen. Stay in your playpen, okay? Because this is gonna be a night match, and though Tiafoe might be jazzed up for the crowd is gonna make it absolutely clear that they're ready for Fed.
You know what? You do not play Federer at a night match, American or not, and have the crowd on your side. It ain't happening, and I don't know how he's going to handle that. That's going to be tricky for him. I think that's going to be. I mean, it'll be okay, but
I think they'll be very happy for him, but they'll want Federer to get through that match.
Yeah, Federer, but the thing about because
Tiafoe's chat talking about when has Federer played last? It ain't been that long, motherfucker. What?
What do you mean last? What does that mean?
You act like you've been gone for a long time.
What does that mean? When is Federer?
When did Federer when did he play his last tournament? He lost to Zverev.
Montreal.
And then pulled out of Cincinnati.
Yeah. That was preventative. But I mean, I think it's smart. Listen, let's be honest. It's a tough draw, but it's not an impossible draw. It's a draw where Federer has to be alert right away. Those are the best draws for Federer.
Let's be real. It's not a tough draw at all. There is nobody. Draw. It's not. I mean,
it's a tough draw because Federer starts with a qualifier and he just like moseys into it.
Okay, fair enough. On that,
that's what I mean. You know, like it's like that, but it's everyone's got potential here. I don't think there's anyone that can beat Federer.
Listen, everybody's waiting for this Fedal semi. That's not going to happen. It's not going to happen.
Somebody's not
going to get there, and more than likely it's Nadal, and that's not Nadal hate. It's just history of late and who goes where at what tournament. That's what
we'll see though. You never know. Maybe it'll be Sammy Q that takes out Federer. Sammy Q likes to take scalps.
He took out.
Well, you know what? Sammy took out Novak.
Novak.
He took out Andy Murray. So
Federer's smarter than both of them, though. More tools in the shed. You know, this is a seasoned father who has been through 4 baby showers. 2 at once. I mean, like he did it all. So he's good. I don't worry about. I worry that Query might like get a set maybe or just play him really hard. I don't think that Query beats Federer. I just don't. Whatever. But
Daniel, I'm fucking with you. I'm fucking with you. I was just like Nadal's gonna need a new hair transplant. Look.
Listen.
Although I have to say that if Nadal gets to the semis, he must be playing well.
If Nadal gets to the semis, he's playing very well.
He has a pretty tricky draw.
And you know what?
Not difficult, but tricky.
If Nadal gets to the semis and Federer is there as well, I'm going to need you all to I have been offered a ticket. I'm going to put that out there. I have been offered a men's semifinal ticket. I'm going to need a GoFundMe page, and y'all going to have to pay for me to get
Who offered you a ticket? Who offered you a fucking ticket?
Do I really have to put it out there like that?
Yeah, who offered you a ticket? And what?
Our friend of the pod, Sean.
No, that's cool. So basically,
wait.
So you're telling me that if there is a Fedal final, you will make your ass get on a plane and come.
Semifinal.
I'm gonna try.
Semifinal.
Listen, I spent the day looking at plane tickets. Like, how can I make this work? How can I make this work? Because because here's the thing.
So now
right?
you want me to now you are daring me to want a Fedal match. I don't want Fedal matches.
Thank you very much.
Listen, you've never played there. Can you imagine the fucking atmosphere?
Do you know what's so funny about it? Do you know what though? The truth of it
is necessary.
My ticket would be worth a ton of cash. That's all I'm saying.
Listen, okay, check this out. I'm totally throwing Shawnee under the bus tonight. I'm totally gonna do it. So he had these semifinal tickets for the men's semis that he bought a while ago. They've totally been for sale. And then the draw came out today, and there was the possibility of a Fedal semi, and he took them off StubHub.
Tony, because it'll be worth a lot of money if you get that, because they have never had that, so that would be worth a nice chunk of change.
Cedric is saying is Kyrgios is in the same draw as Fed. Kyrgios is in the same quarter as Fed. Yes, he is.
Yeah, they can meet in the fourth round.
We have to acknowledge this. Tony says Fed will show up with a book, what to expect when you're expecting book. And since I'm sure he invented childcare during the time he invented tennis schedules.
No, Nick. You know what? I feel like Federer's going to show up with one of those really super expensive baby baby carriages. Those things that
Laura,
you know
when he's gonna Feder's gonna go buy something. No,
Federer,
I don't know.
Knows
There's
how
a luxury brand called.
Let me tell you what Federer shows up to the baby shower with, because he knows how this shit goes. He shows up with diapers, because I don't give a fuck what you get at a baby shower. You never get enough diapers. You never use them all. You always
Federer never
more.
would.
No diapers.
Federer
Don't
never.
Are we using diapers?
Shit. That's something
Federer
would never show up with diapers.
He shows up with diaper service. He shows up with
diaper
service for like 3 years with Tiffany pins.
That's a great gift, actually.
Federer is gonna, Federer's gonna bring baby cashmere baby clothes.
Oh no,
probably cashmere baby diaper service with Tiffany pins.
The person who's best suited for this is Andy Murray. He's the one that's closest to a baby recently. He knows. Andy Murray. I feel like.
But let me actually do something as we are discussing this draw.
Yes.
Do you think that this men's side, the men's draw, suffered from the absence of Djokovic, Nishikori, Raonic, Stanley, the defending champion?
I did not. Okay, so honest to God truth,
no.
I filled out my draw. I
totally forgot about them.
I didn't even know they weren't there. True story.
You know why? And I'll be honest about it. I think not this side of the draw. I think the other side of the draw. I think the Andy Murray section, honestly, and if Andy Murray was fitter, I would feel like that's an exciting section, because you could say to yourself, well, then he has a good chance of meeting like Zverev in the semis, and then we'll see what Zverev is made of, right? But because Andy Murray is actually injured, that's what overshadows the draw. It's not the absence of Novak or even Kay, to be honest. I mean, Stan. My
God, I forgot Kay wasn't there.
Yeah, you know what? Nishikori. Yeah, Nishikori. I don't know. I mean, like, to be honest, the people who've been playing well all summer, they're in the draw in good positions, and it feels like an opportunity as opposed to like, oh, this is. It feels like like the Andy Murray section of the draw feels like a really good opportunity for people who've been floating around on the edges for years. I mean, let's be honest. I mean, I actually feel really bad for Berdych. I mean, flip Berdych on the other side of this draw.
Can we talk about the fact? Okay, so I had a minor meltdown this morning. Most of you who listen to us on a regular basis know that Reels and I have a morning conversation every single day on my drive to work. Yeah. And we were talking about seeds. And I freaked the fuck out because I was like, what's going on? I was like, I can't even, what is this world? I don't even understand. You guys,
I just Zverev has a section.
Yeah, first of all, Zverev has a section.
Zverev has a section.
John Isner, who never makes the second week of a major, is seeded 10th. He is the number 10 seed. Like,
but how the hell does that mean that you didn't miss Novak and all of them? That's why this is happening.
You're right. It is. But because I hate him so much, I didn't even care that he was gone, I guess. But I was just like, really? I was like, Zverev is ranked what? He has a section? Like, for real?
It's going to be more of a shit show if Cilic didn't show up.
I'm upset. You know why? Because I want them to reshuffle the draw, because it's a good opportunity for people, and they are all trapped on Federer and Rafa's side.
So does Grigor
take out Rafa
on the top of the baby cake and get his AO revenge?
He better. That's what I put him out there for.
I honestly think this whole top of the section doesn't show up to the baby shower at all. I think they ditched the party to go party. I think this is full of party boys. You've got Fonini, you've got Gasquet, you've got Delpo, you've got Monfils, you've got Dimitrov. They're not going to a fucking baby shower. Rafa's not. If Rafa goes to a baby shower, he probably like shows up with like a bike, and he's like, "Oh, you mean babies can't ride bikes? I didn't know." You know, like, I mean, I don't think any of these people even show up to the shower at all. But listen.
Actually, I thought Grigor would show up with really, really expensive gifts.
No, I don't think he shows up. I think he's too
He's
busy.
gonna show up with dance lessons. That's why he's gonna show up. He's gonna be like, me and Fifi are gonna babysit Serena, so you and Alex could go.
I always fill my draw out to the end from the beginning. I always do.
Never do.
And I know you don't. That's why I said I do. I really would like to see Monfils get to the quarters. I don't think it happens. I think Grigor takes him out. I know we got to work on that.
You know what? Although Monfils used to get up for Grigor, he's beaten Grigor.
Yes, she does.
Nicely at the U.S. Open. So if he's feeling himself, that's not a gimme. Although it would be a disaster. But I don't want Monfils. I don't want Monfils to face Rafa because Rafa he's just gonna give up on that match. That's the sad part about it. I'm a lover of Monfils, I know, but I feel like Grigor will pay Rafa harder. So that's just unfortunate.
And I'm gonna tell you right now, my draw, and I did fill it out in pencil only because I couldn't find a pen. But I have in the quarterfinals, I have Rafa and Grigor, and I've got Grigor coming through.
So do I. Which means that he's probably going to fall down on his face against Berdych, but no, not Berdych.
But he's already done his job, and that's all I need Grigor to do.
Manuel says Goffin, Monfils gets past Goffin. The only reason I really think that Monfils gets past Goffin is because he's been gone for so long. He doesn't have that much minute play.
And Goffin's not.
I didn't even think. I think Beneteau might take out Goffin.
Oh,
Goffin's not 100% right now. Like I think
thank you. Maya just said that Goffin is not 100%, and that's why I'm struggling.
That's the only reason. But you know what? This is the thing about Gasquet and Rafa. Nothing. Sorry. That's just
exactly.
I mean, I like Gasquet for that.
Maya, get her, Maya.
Gasquet's been injured for like a year. He's not going to trouble Rafa.
But the thing about Gasquet, and this is the sad thing, right? Because he's fucked because they've given him Rafa. Now Gasquet on the other side of the draw, a deeper run, but unfortunate for him.
Exactly. He's in the wrong spot.
This is what I'm saying. This is the crappy side for any one of these people. They would have been better served being on the other side of the draw.
You know what? I'm looking at these people that you're talking about, and you know what? These people had a chance.
Who?
Oh yeah. Several years ago.
Well, that's what I mean. It's your last chance cafe.
Yeah.
This is their chance. Like if you toss, no, I mean, think about it. Toss Delpo on the other side of the draw. Yeah, a good chance for him over there. But this is not.
Delpo's not getting through Federer. He may not get through Dominic Thiem.
Delpo's not getting through RBA.
I was just going to say he may not get through RBA. It's all going to that match is going to depend on how RBA.
I think RBA beat him in Australia a few years.
I mean because he's Skeletor. He's like the scary person at the baby shower that shouldn't be there. And you want to
look. I told you already. RB on my watch because he's an ally. Okay, he's an ally of the homosexual.
Why is Daniel saying that Goffin looks like Rumpelstiltskin? Like who knows what Rumpelstiltskin looks like?
It's true. He's so cute. But I like Goffin. I saw him in the supermarket, and he's very cute up close.
Did you talk to him? Was he buying diapers for the shower?
No, I think he was buying pain pills.
Goffin. Right. Who did you see up close?
Huh?
Who did you say you see up close?
Goffin. He's cute.
He's short,
he does have beautiful eyes. His eyes are very mesmerizing.
He's got beautiful eyes.
Are we done with this yet? I'm done with this draw.
Probably just looking
so can we say, like, overall, how did our baby shower turn out? Who fizzled? Who pops? Who brought the champagne? Who brought the beer? Who's bringing the Evian water laced with meldonium. How do you feel about the draw overall? Both the women and the men. Is it even? Is it lopsided? Do you like it? Do you hate it? It's all kind of lopsided, right?
Lopsided.
Men and women.
The men's side is lopsided because it's front loaded with Fedal. And it makes because when you just think about the programming.
But you know what's fucked up, right? Though, hold up. You're like, it's front loaded with Fedal, but that doesn't even happen potentially until the semis, which is the end of the tournament. But that's still all we're focused on, and that's fucked up, right?
No, it's not even just that. It's like the section with all the star power is this section. You've got Monfils on this section. You've got Griggs on this section. You've got Delpo on this section. You've got Curios. You've got all the stars coming on one day. And then the second day, you've got sort of the, they're decent. But, Sanka can't carry weight anymore. Basically, this whole section is being held together by
Tony, of course you're excited. Tony says he's excited. Let's be clear. Tony loves everyone.
Who's he excited by? I mean, but I just mean in the sense that, like, it's not weighted in a certain way. Like, back years ago when Sangha was exciting, this would be a really great draw. Like, you'd be like, yeah, Sangha, but he's been so...
Richard Gasquet cannot be the Winnie the Pooh of tennis. He's the honey badger of tennis. Y'all need to stop with this hot man. What are you talking about?
Oh my God, Daniel, Thai Trash, what is your Twitter handle? We will not have that kind of talk here, Daniel. We will be nice to one another.
Oh my God.
Daniel, Ty just said, hold up. Don't be calling out Danielle. That's not all the night chocolate.
Wait a minute, hold up. Let me tell y'all something. Listen, let me tell you something. I've been talking to Daniel on Twitter for years. Don't fuck with him.
He's crazy.
Fuck with him.
Daniel, crazy. He comes hard.
Listen, he will come for you. He will come hard. And he will win every single time. Just let that shit go. Let it go.
You gotta be nice to Peter because Peter is a Murray fan, and Murray fans have been feeling.
I'm just.
Look, y'all know how I feel about Murray fans. I
like Murray fans. They've got great sense of humor. They got great sense of humor. That's what's great about it. Peter's great.
No. Everything is back the Brit. They're too much at times. They're just too much.
Janina's like a closet Murray fan.
I'm totally. And I love him.
She really does.
Daniel is a gentle lion, says Chad. Chad, did you just meet Daniel or what?
Wait.
That is so untrue.
Wait, Janina.
What?
I'm sorry. You are not an ally. You can't be talking about how you love Murray and we be dragging Murray in this podcast left, right, and center.
For years, people accuse us of hating Novak, but I swear Andy Murray gets the gentle drag.
I'm telling you, I don't even know how Murray got hair in his head because we have plucked that wig strand by strand.
I love to hate on Murray, but he is kind of my secret fave.
I love to hate on him too, but I like him. I do. Listen, I like him.
I think he doesn't care. He really doesn't care.
I think I appreciate him when he speaks out. I appreciate him when he
Although I have to make an announcement. Andy Murray should stop with the public feminist.
You're doing something here.
Do not take up the feminist bat.
I'm so not doing that. Listen, I have had several personal interactions with Andy Murray. I like him. Have we sat down and chatted for coffee? No, it hasn't happened. But I like him. I just think he's nice. Tony, I do not hate everyone. I mean, my God. I send you a fucking Christmas card every year. I don't hate you.
That's real. Reels really hates everyone. That's just blowing up your spot.
I'm a judicious hater. I'm not gonna lie about that.
Listen, I genuinely like Andy's game. I appreciate everything about his game. I appreciate the meltdowns. I appreciate him like slapping body parts and like, oh my God, it hurts. And then all of a sudden,
we said no food from Samurai around his mommy at this event. I thought we said that. Like, what are you on, girl?
Tony, I only hate on those I love. I mean, seriously.
So you really love Nolan.
Be real. Look, I love you, Tony.
Look, nothing annoys me more. Landy finals. Yeah, stop this shit. And you know what? What crushes my bowl and just want to send me to Twitter rage when I see Andy Murray #feminist. Stop that shit. Homeboy just be pointing out facts.
I know.
Checking you fools. That's all it is.
I love it. You know what I remember? You remember years ago when Andy Murray's girlfriend broke up with him because he was playing too many video games?
Very much. Thank you very much. I got time for this shit.
I love that he's now been rebranded as a feminist.
He's turning down pussy to go play PS2. Get the fuck out of here about this is a feminist. Got no time for this shit. Look. I am not, y'all need to stop with this bullshit.
Why are you so bitter?
Stop it.
No, I
am not bitter. Look, we live in a world where alternative facts are becoming the mainstay. Hashtag feminist. Because I got a mommy and I have a daughter, I am a feminist.
Yeah, that means everyone
needs to stop with this bullshit because that shit is not affecting real and positive.
Jasmine says, wait, what's wrong with video games?
No, nothing's wrong with video games, Jasmine. But when you're turning down sex to play video game, that's what's wrong with video games. Okay?
Oh my God,
sex is bad.
Oh my God, I knew you were going there. I actually
and she married him.
Listen, marry who you want, babe. I actually think that we're gonna get an Andy Murray Federer final.
Shut the fuck up, Andrew. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck door. Fuck a doodle do. All of that stuff. Not fucking.
I want a murderer final. It's gonna be a murderer final.
Because you know what? If that happens, Federer will fuck around and lose.
Probably
not. But no, he will not. Let me tell you something. If it's one thing Federer can do when it comes to Andy Murray, smell blood in the water. And he goes in like remember that wonky final?
It'll be like the wonky hip versus the dodgy back final.
Why are we having hips in our? Oh Jesus!
Oh gosh, I love it.
You know what?
Thank you, Chad. And it needs to be in caps. Never substitute video games for sex. Never.
Unless it's bad sex. So,
not an option.
Listen, this was our 99th podcast. That means our 100th podcast is going to come in the middle of the US Open, which means it cannot just be some type of fucking recap of what has happened. Shit's got to be real. It's got to be epic. It will be live. I mean, like, what should we do, though? I don't know. It's got to be special. It's got to be special.
If your ass would do something different and move. Maybe you can physically be there and we could do it.
I mean, I don't know. She keeps telling me about this family, keep holding her down and following her. And I'm just like, what are you talking about?
I'm sorry. I have children and a husband. I'm sorry.
I don't know these people.
You got to join the singles. No, we'll figure something out.
Can we get that GoFundMe page started and get me to New York for the doll semi?
And people who are there, actually,
would you guys like all contribute $10?
Oh my God,
are you going on Greyhound? Because I don't know which flight you think you're going to get with $10.
You're so rank. I can't believe that. Okay, let's round this sucker out.
We got like 30 people watching. If everybody gives me $10, I mean, that covers my flight. I'm good to go.
I can get a flight for everybody.
Hey, you might get a chance if you come out to the event. You might be able to get on to the podcast and say hello.
That'd be fun. Maybe we'll do.
Anybody who's going to be at the US Open, we always record live when someone's on the grounds. We'll let you know where it is, and you can come and say hello. It ain't gonna be no fucking Monday. What are you talking about? Is it gonna have
Labor
to be
Day.
Monday? Oh, okay. I'll be off.
Look at this.
Sorry, I got upset. I'm like, it's gonna be Monday.
Last year it was a Monday, wasn't it, Andre? Last time around was a Monday.
Yeah, it was a Monday.
Oh my God.
So
y'all crack me up. I love you.
This is crazy. We're gonna have 100 episodes, and it's more than that. But I mean, it's been fun with you ladies. My God.
Maybe we should have a midweek theme.
We'll think about it.
Good night, lovies.
That was nice.
You're like that.
That was nice and abrupt.
You're like this. You're like that suburban wife who's just like, let's have a theme party.
Listen, at the end of the day, I'm sorry that we didn't play any baby shower games, but the truth is I hate them.
She doesn't like them.
I fucking hate them. I didn't even allow them at my own. I hate them. They're stupid. Like, you shouldn't freeze plastic babies in ice and decide how long it's going to take for them to melt. Like, that's just weird.
Oh my God, that's morbid. That's morbid.
No, yeah. I know, right? But this is what people do. So we didn't do that, but I hope you enjoyed our baby shower theme for the
theme.
draw.
Yes, and as we sit around waiting for I'm sure it's gonna be whenever Halab and Sharapova is playing that baby announcement.
Let's all be on Twitter live. That's gonna be a real fun. That's gonna be a fun live tweet experience. So that's the match. That's gonna be Monday night, right? Most likely.
I'm here for it.
Yeah.
So that's the other thing too for everyone
Tony,
who didn't know the
okay.
bottom. It was
Sure,
okay.
we can say
The
it
bottom.
now.
The bottom of the draw starts on Monday.
Thank you, Ty Guy. I didn't want to say it. I didn't want to say it was. I didn't want to say some shade at Ohio, but Ty Guy is asking where they're freezing plastic baby.
Yeah.
Listen,
yeah.
Let's be clear here. This is a gay man who doesn't spend a lot of time at baby showers. They do it all the fucking time.
To a baby shower.
Exactly. Hello.
We don't get pregnant. We pick out the babies. We pick out the ones we want. I'm telling you, that's adoption is the way to go, people.
Good night.
Adoption.
Enjoy your.
So, and those will be at the US Open. Have a good time. Remember to drink lots of water, some snacks, because shit is really expensive out there. And enjoy yourself. And I'm happy to be here and see you for 100 and even more podcasts in the future.
Ciao, ciao.
Please